Hi, it's Troy with Equality Utah, and here we are, week 2 of the 2021 Utah Legislature. I just got back from the Capitol. That's why I'm so dressed up smart. I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on. As you know, we are opposed to House Bill 92. This is a bill that would prohibit doctors from using evidence-based standards of care while treating transgender youth. We met with the sponsor. He's a nice enough guy. His name is Representative Rex Shipp. And he is really influenced by the Utah Eagle Forum. They are in his ear chirping. We brought in doctors from IHC and Primary Children's Hospital, and he didn't seem quite moved by the science. But I think he will be moved as he continues to meet families with transgender children. And I know that all those conversations have been happening. So many of you have stepped forward and have reached out and are sharing your family stories. That is what will work. We have to open up hearts first, and then the minds will follow. And there's nothing more powerful than you sharing your story. So if you're opposed to HB 92 and you want to get involved, you want to share your story, you know how to do this. Go to equalityutah.org, hit Take Action. A pop-up menu will come up. You'll be able to identify your lawmaker, reach out to them, and tell them to vote no on HB 92. So we're hopeful as we continue dialogue on this issue, we'll be able to defeat this legislation. The second bill that we are concerned about is a bill that hasn't been released yet by Representative Kira Birkeland. It's a sports ban. It would prohibit transgender students from participating in school sports. Sports are important for so many reasons. They build self-esteem. They create a sense of belonging. They teach leadership and teamwork, qualities that boost self-esteem. And we want that for all of our children, right? There is this false narrative that we can't celebrate women's sports and also protect transgender kids from discrimination. I don't buy that narrative. I don't buy that story. It's limited thinking. We certainly can celebrate both. And again, as I said last week, these bills are part of a coordinated effort by the Alliance Defending Freedom. And there are several bills across the country that these two bills are popping up all over the country. And they're designed to stoke the culture wars. They're designed to inflame passions on both sides. And when I look back, it's always this apocalyptic messaging about when LGBTQ people step into public life and want to actually assert our liberties, the extreme right lose it. And they talk about this apocalyptic end. In the 70s, all the way through the 90s, the narrative was that we can't have gay people in public schools because they will seduce our children. We can't have gay teachers. We can't have gay administrators. You remember that big fight with Anita Bryant and Harvey Milk back in the 70s. That moved all the way into the 90s here in Utah. In the aughts, you remember the battle. If we allow gay marriage, it will destroy the family. Well, here we are, 6 years into marriage equality, and families are still intact. But here in the 20s, the new chorus and refrain from the extreme right, like the Alliance Defending Freedom, is that if we allow trans girls to participate in sports, it will destroy women's sports. This kind of rhetoric is so exhausting. It's always apocalyptic, it's always hyperbolic, and it's always demonstrably false. So we've had a good sort of first meeting with Representative Birkeland, and again, we've invited her to actually get to know transgender Utahns. She doesn't have a vast experience with us, and so that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep introducing ourselves and having these conversations. And I think, it is frustrating to have to, continually fight these battles. But as we do, hearts do open and attitudes do begin to shift. So I want to give you some good news to show you how things are changing. I met with Deidre Henderson, our new lieutenant governor, this morning, and I wanted to talk to her about the plan that she prepared with Governor Cox, the One Utah Roadmap. And in this document, Governor Cox and Lieutenant Governor Henderson explicitly outline their desire to expand opportunities for women, people of color, and LGBTQIA+ Utahns. This is a monumental moment to have the governor of the state explicitly outline his and her support for our community. It opens up so many opportunities for collaboration. It opens up so many opportunities for us to be at the table and to engage on these issues. And so I'm confident that with their support and with your active involvement, we will be able to defeat these two bills. And we'll use this moment to educate lawmakers about the beauty and the strength and the power of transgender lives. I think a lot of lawmakers now are kind of settling into the gay thing. They have a gay cousin or aunt or uncle, and so they get it. The transgender thing for them, they don't know that maybe they have actually interacted with trans people. And so they're still wrapping their brains around this phenomenal community. And we're going to give them that opportunity to actually get to know them and to get to know our community on a more intimate level. I'm excited. I see lots of possibilities. I want you all to be courageous and to be strong. And again, I want to reassert to you that Utah is your home. You belong here. You belong in the Capitol, and you belong in all of our state laws. So I don't want to take anything for granted. I don't want to get cocky or overconfident because we do have a fight ahead. But I know that if we work together, we're going to be able to get through this, and we're going to be able to actually win allies in the process. So please continue, follow us at equalityutah.org. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we'll keep you updated on everything that's happening. And we'll report more as next week as we make progress. So anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Talk to you soon. Bye.